Hey guys, welcome back to Midlife Glow Up. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but I have been waiting patiently for everything to come in the mail. And it is all here now, and I'm real excited to get to it, start unboxing all this, and just see what exactly everything sent us. So I have my Glitz and Glam makeup brush set. We're gonna open this. I wanna see what the brushes feel like and what everything else feels like in the pack. I want to know like quality wise, things like that. The Glitz and Glam was about $75. I have Il Makiage. I use their foundation pretty easily all the time. It's my favorite foundation. I tried their eyebrow stuff. I did not like it. I was not a fan. But this is their concealer, and I'm interested to see how I like their concealer. I'll probably use it later. I don't know if I'll do a makeup look with it or not at this time, but at the end of the video, I'll let you know how I felt this looked, how it held up, and if the color they chose for me was a good one to go with. As always, I have this month's Icon Box. It's actually the one curated by Gwen Stefani. So I'm interested to see what all is in there. I did buy a few extra items for my Ipsy purchases. I tend to do that every now and then, just to get a little extra and also in case there's something I need. Then I have my monthly Ipsy that I got sent to me. It's just the Ipsy bag. It's not like, well, now they call it BoxyCharm because they bonded together. And then this right here, I don't know if you've seen it on Facebook, Instagram, but there is a viral kind of like, I don't want to say lip stain set, but there's 2 different packs filled with like 12 different colors. And they claim that they won't smudge, won't come off, they won't fade, they won't dry out your lips. Now that is a big problem I found when it comes to lip color. They tend to dry out my lips. So I'm interested to see how these hold up, and I'm also going to use them today. And at the end of the day, I'll come back on the video and let you know how they held up along with the concealer. So without any further ado, thank you for coming to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's just get right into it. And we're gonna start with the Il Makiage. I'm sure a lot of you are like, why don't you start with the brushes? But that's such a big box, I want to get this other stuff out of the way first. Okay, so this is how it comes. So here's the concealer blending brush. We'll open that in a second. And then this is the concealer called I'm Flawless. I'm not going to use any bad language in my video, just in case. Apparently there's been younger people using makeup and I don't want to use bad language. Oh, look at this. It says, enjoy this exclusive tote. You deserve it. So that's the thing about Il Makiage. When you do their try before you buy, they always send you a free product. So I got the concealer brush free, and I'm apparently getting a tote free. I do hopefully plan to keep the concealer, but we'll see. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little tote bag. Here's the back, and it says everything but my emotional baggage. I like that. That's cute. It'd probably be good for me to carry my hair stuff in when I go traveling. I always bring my straightener, and then I have, shampoo, conditioner, the normal things. So inside the box, it says unconditional, uncompromising, undeniably extra. So that's been my motto this year. If somebody says, oh, your eyes look nice, I say, yes, I know, I'm fabulous. And I've been trying to speak more positive about myself. I do think that is the first step to having a more positive outlook on your life, is seeing yourself in a more positive light. It says, high standards only. We've obsessed over every detail to treat you to our 100% cruelty-free beauty products. We hope you love them and all the compliments you'll get as much as we do. And it says, if you're not into your products, returns and exchanges are free and easy. So when you do the try before you buy, if you don't like the product at all, you just shoot them an email, let them know you didn't like it, and they'll send you a free shipping label to send it back, so you don't have to pay for shipping to send it back. So that's always nice. I really don't like it when I don't like a product and they're like, oh, you have to pay to ship it back to us, even if you're exchanging. And I'm like, that's not good customer service. I'm sorry. So I like that. I'm gonna drop that over there. So let's open the brush first. Comes off like that. Just a little fancy bit to make it look sleek. And here is, let me see if I can figure out how to open this. It should just slide out, yeah? Sometimes if it's been sitting, like when traveling, it kind of sticks to the packaging. Just trying to, there's that. There we go. We give it a little twist. So we're gonna take this part off. This is another one of those plastic. So here's the brush. Oh, my camera's not doing a good job focusing. It's very soft to the touch. It definitely feels like it would be good for blending. I like it. I'll definitely be giving this a try, seeing if I like it for my concealer. It's not very rough. It would be good for if you got to blend any kind of like eyeshadow primer or anything on your eyelids. I find a lot of brushes can be very rough to the skin on your eyelids, and this would probably be a really good one to use. I'm going to set that aside. I have all this trash. We have to clean up when I'm done with this. So here's the concealer, the FM Flawless. So when you send it back, you do send it back in the original packaging. So as you can see, my camera just does not want to. Anyways, Il Makiage Multi-Use Perfecting Concealer. So let's see how it looks. That is in there tight. Ooh, that's tight. I'm just curious. Pat it in. Can't even see it. That's good. They match my skin tone very well. You probably can't see it. It's on my hand right here. I covered about this much of my hand. And it blends in perfectly with my skin tone. So I think that's gonna be good. I'll have to see how it kind of holds up with the foundation, because sometimes it can make it kind of cakey. I've heard instead of wiping or brushing, you tap it in when it comes to concealer. I've also been doing that to my foundation. I've seen a really big difference in how it gets applied and how it looks when I'm done. It looks more airbrushed that way. So let me just set these aside. I don't want to lose any pieces or make a mess. So this concealer on their website, if I remember right, is $45. I'll put it in the description. I'll also put the cost in the description in case you're interested in getting it. Let me just clean up my little area. Also, anything that I purchase or have in this video, if I have the link to the product, I will post it in the description. I don't want to open the icon box yet. Let's start with the Ipsy bag. So on their website where I placed my order for the month, it was a light pink bag, and I thought it was so cute, especially for the month of February, you know, the month of love and Valentine's Day. And you know what? If you're not with someone and have someone to celebrate Valentine's Day with, that's okay, because you can be your own Valentine. You can love yourself, okay? So let's see what we've got here. I really wish they would just put everything in the bag so it's real nice and pretty when you take it out. But sometimes, you know, you just got to do it yourself. So here's the bag. Like I said, a real nice pink. It's got kind of that, I don't know if you remember those shirts from the 90s. I've seen them kind of floating around where they're really tiny and they're like a stretchy fabric, but then you stretch them and they suddenly fit you. and then they just return back to the size they were when you take them off. But anyways, it's that kind of fabric is what it feels like. It's got a little heart here. It says Ipsy on it. Again, my camera's not focusing today, and I don't know why. If you hear any noise in the background, there's a movie playing in the other room for my child. Okay, so we have the Eddie Funkhauser Ultra Defining Eyeliner. I'm always up for more eyeliners. Again, I don't know if it's gonna, I mean, I try. So it's a pretty flexible tip, but it's still got some stiffness to it. I like that. I don't like the tips that are really, really soft, that bend really, really easily. I just don't think, I don't like them. Put that back down over there. This there. Whoops. There we go, dropping things. I drop things all the time. It's going to happen. So this is a silicone primer by Ofra. Boy, that's on there tight. I like primers. Does not have a smell to it. That's good. Let's see. This is consistency. It's kind of a jelly consistency. Spread it. It feels like water. So I'm interested to see how that's going to look on my face. It feels kind of pretty hydrating, actually. I like that. So here is Real Her Celebrate Diversity Matte Lipstick. I'm all for diversity, but I just think some people are taking it a little too far. And anyways, we're not going to get into that. I do not talk politics or any of the stuff that's going on this channel. We're here to look fabulous, not feel like crap. Okay. It's a small, sample size. That's the color. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. Put it over the concealer. There you go. That's what it looks like. Kind of a reddish brown. A good color, especially for, it's more pinkish, brownish. So I think that would be a good color for spring, definitely. If you're looking for a darker color that's not so bright and or pastel. So Barbie, this is a perfume, and I was actually real excited to be receiving this one. Little spritz. Traditional perfume scent. I don't know, I smell a lot of rubbing alcohol in it, if I'm being honest. As it sits, though, it gets a more flowery scent to it, but initially there's a pretty strong smell of rubbing alcohol, which I'm sure is part of the ingredients. But as it settles, it becomes a more floral smell, and it actually smells quite good. So just a warning, if you get this Barbie perfume, just give it a minute to sit before you smell it. I don't know how I feel about that yet. It's probably going to be a while before I decide if I like it or not. I do believe that it is good to have a musky perfume, kind of like an earthy smell. And I also think it's good to have a more floral smell and then to layer them depending on what you got going on. If it's the middle of the day for me, I'm just running errands, I'll just wear a floral smell. If it's at night, and again, I'm not doing anything special, I'll do the earthy smell. But if I'm going on a date with my husband, or we're going, to do something special, I will layer. I'll spray on the earthy smell and then the floral smell on top. And I find it just gives it a real good dimension. And my husband absolutely loves it when I do that. So ladies, if you want to smell really good for your man, layer your perfume. Don't go overboard, just one spritz of each on, your wrist, and that's it. Rub it together, you're good. You don't want to go overboard and overly smell your room, your house, or yourself. You want it to be a hint, a tease, if you will. So this is the Quick Flick Makeup Eraser Pen. Okay, so this is one of the items that I actually requested to buy because when I saw it, I'm like, ooh, it says it's good for like if you mess up your eyeliner and things like that. So I'm really excited to try this. There have been times where I'm doing my eyeliner stuff and I'm like, oh man, they don't match. They're not flicking the right angle and I just want to fix it. So I still got a little bit of stuff on my hand there and wow. Took that lipstick right off. I am excited to try this in real time. Try it with eyeliner and everything else. It was wet when I tapped it on here, so it's definitely got a product in it. It's probably makeup remover. I'm excited to try this, see how it works, especially when you have other makeup on your face. Because I'm wondering, is it just going to take off the first layer or is it going to go all the way down through your foundation? So we'll have to see what happens with that. Let me set that aside. I do like that. I'm really excited to try that. All right, so this is by Tarte Shape Tape Corrector. So this is a concealer. There it is. I don't know if you can see it again. My camera just does not want to focus today. So I'll put a little bit on my hand. It's a good spot to test it to see if it's going to be good for my skin tone. So this corrector is close to my skin tone, but it's definitely got some color to it. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone. So that might be good for something for me to use if I'm not looking to totally bronze my contour. This might be a good concealer to use as if it's a contour, where I don't want it to be too dramatic, where I still want, you know, my face to look just normal, like the no makeup look as an example, like when you go to work, things like that. So I'll be seeing if that works like that for me. If not, it's a small bottle. It's not a big loss. So it says, it's a self-love affair. February 2024. Roses are red, violets are blue. It's the month of love and we say you do you. Sleep in for an extra hour. Take yourself on a date. Spoil yourself with beauty you've been coveting, especially from some of the stellar Black-owned brands we're spotlighting. Do whatever makes you feel unapologetically yourself, because after all, you are the love of your life. So they're celebrating Black History Month. Yay. So I guess the stuff they chose to put in here is stuff that typically the more, I don't want to say darker people, the more fabulous ladies that are out there. There we go. I like that. Typically, you know, maybe they voted on it and, you know, maybe Ipsy has seen that, you know, these products have been bought for the, you know, more darker complexions. So I'm excited to try these, see how they work for me. Let's see. They got 3 women on the back here. Representing 3 different beauty brands. So again, they're, you know, celebrating Black History Month, which it's always Black History Month in February, and it will continue to be so. Let's see what this is. This is an eyeshadow palette. Whenever I see an eyeshadow palette as an available item to get, I am super happy, and I always get it because I am just addicted to eyeshadow. I have 2 drawers full of eyeshadow palettes right now. I know one year I actually did a video of like my eyeshadow palette stash, and I probably need to do another one. So this is Pear Nova eyeshadow palette. It's the colors. There's quite a yellow color in here. I'm not a fan of yellow personally. I just don't think it looks good for my complexion. Just so you can actually see it. Oh my gosh, my camera. It focused. Okay. We're all gonna be excited about that. I'm going to set that aside. So that's it for the Ipsy Glam bag, or the Ipsy bag, whatever you want to call it. And put the little pieces in here. They all, you know, that's the thing about these bags. Everything fits in the single bag. I really like this bag and I'm excited to use it. Can't wait. I'm going to put this down with the other stuff I have. Move all my trash over. I'll pick it up later. Okay, now it's time for the Icon Box by Gwen Stefani. So I really love these quarterly icon boxes. So they're always full of so many things. The cost of the entire box, like all the products added up together, is always way higher than you pay for the box. And it's mostly full-size products, which I really, really love. I'm just waiting. So this time was Gwen Stefani. I think the last one was Vanessa Hudgens, and then the one before that was Bailey Sarian. So far, I haven't had any complaints about the boxes. I've liked quite a few items out of them, so I'm excited to see what Gwen Stefani has decided to give to us. As always, the little magazine that has a picture of the curator of the box, and they do go into detail on all the products in the magazine. They tell you the cost of the product, what it's essentially used for, and things like that. Ooh, so excited. Let me start with this box. Maison Louis Marie Nouvelle Vague, number 13. I think this is a perfume. Again, I had to throw out all my perfumes because they were well past the use by date, and I'm like rebuilding my perfume collection again, so I'm really excited to see how this smells and what I like about it. I'm also curious what the container looks like, because you know they like to get fancy with their containers sometimes. It might just be, you know, your basic perfume bottle, and that's okay. Real strong tape. Ooh, look at it. All right, not a full-size perfume, but that's okay. Perfume's expensive. So this is what it looks like. Oh, focus. Trying to, I don't know if it focused or not. Oh, it rolls on. Let me just do it down here. Roll on so I can smell it. Ooh, that smells good. So this one has a very musky, earthy smell to it. So that's your base. That's your base. If you layer perfumes, that's your base. I like it. That's different. That might actually be a good morning perfume if you're going somewhere in the morning. You don't want something floral because it's still early, but you also don't want to be overpowering. That would probably be a good one to use. Set this aside. All right, Kate Somerville, Skin Health Experts. Hydrate Kate Recharging Serum. 30 milliliters, so it's a full size. Do you ever feel like it's like Christmas when you get these boxes and you're like, what am I getting? Ipsy does give you a sneak peek of what's in the box, but it's not always 100% accurate, so you do still get some surprises. So how to use AM and PM. Apply 2 to 3 pumps to clean and dry skin. So it's a serum. There. I don't know if you can see it. It's almost a watery consistency. It's just a little thicker than water. It smells good. It smells clean, if that makes any sense. So I've been using Korean skincare for my skin. I really, really love the moisturizing cream, Dynasty Cream from Beauty of Joseon. And it just, my skin loves it. I've tried some of their serums, are more oil-based. I've recently got henna eyebrows done, so I can't use oil-based, at least for a short period of time here. So this might be a good one for me to use before I put on my moisturizing cream. So I'm interested to try this. It's not, you know, obviously it's not an Asian brand, but that's okay. As long as it's good for my skin, I'm okay with that. So this is Double Take by Tarte. It is an eyeliner. So it's called Double Take because it's got 2 different tips. You got a chunkier tip and a very thin tip. Let's see, a gel pencil and liquid eyeliner. So it's a pencil and a liquid eyeliner, one on each side. I like that. Typically there are some looks where I would prefer a pencil and I just don't have one on hand. Then there's some that I would like to have liquid only. Here's the liquid side. I don't know if you can see it or not. Depends if my camera focuses. And then here's the pencil side. Let's bring that out. It's a pretty good sharp pencil. Oh no, it broke off. That just makes me angry. I hate it when eyeliner does that. Yeah, just your typical gel. I don't know if you can see it right there. Typical. It smudges real good, so if you like to underline and then smudge your eyeliner, this gel pencil works for that. So we've got the Silky Rinse Gentle Hydrating Facial Cleanser, Kira Moon. Made in the USA. I feel like you don't find products that are made in the US very often. US likes to source out a lot of stuff. And a lot of times they'll say designed in the US but made somewhere overseas like China or Taiwan. But I like the fact that this whole thing is completely made in the US. Sometimes you just want to represent, you know? Right now I'm using a rice water based facial cleanser on my face. It works very well for my face. It doesn't feel so harsh on my skin where after I rinse and dry off, my skin feels raw. I don't like those harsh cleaners. I do have a chemical cleaner. That's like a chemical exfoliator that I use maybe once a week, maybe once every week and a half or so, just to give my face that freshness. But typically when I do that, I lather on all the skincare afterwards because it makes my face feel a little raw. So this has ceramides and rose water in it. And it says, Silky Rinse gently and effectively removes pore buildup, excess oil, and makeup without drying or disrupting the skin barrier. Formulated with super hydrating and nourishing ingredients to support healthy skin balance. Shake well before use, massage onto wet or dry skin, rinse thoroughly. To remove makeup, massage onto dry skin for 30 seconds, then add water to lather and rinse thoroughly. So it's a makeup remover too. I'm gonna try this. I've been looking for a good face wash that removes the makeup really well. Because typically I find, especially when I use waterproof mascara, it removes it to a point, but I still have mascara on my eyelashes and I still have it like under my eyes right here, and I would love the chance to be able to find something that'll take it off real good. Typically oil-based face washes will do that, but they don't always work the best. So this is Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. Oh, this is one that was not on the app when I looked to see what was going to be in my box. Charlotte Tilbury 4 Neutral. Let's open this and see, because this is not a product I was expecting personally. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Maybe. There it goes. So nice, fancy. And it's a foundation. Oh, pumper. There you go. I just wanted a little bit. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. Consistency's pretty. Little goes a long way, apparently. So it's got a slightly darker tint than my skin tone, but not in a totally obvious way. Be interested in trying this. You never know. It might be comparable to Il Makiage, because right now I haven't found a second foundation I like. I only like that one. So we'll give this one a try, see if I like it. I do think that it can also be dependent upon the tools you use to apply your foundation. So the brush, your beauty blender you use just to tap it in and take off any excess. Ooh, lipstick. Okay. Give Original Me High Performance Matte Lipstick. Lovable Me is the color. GXB. There you go. There we go. Got the whole thing on there. Look at that. That's the color. There you go. color. So again, that pinkish brown like the other Ipsy. Obviously a little more luxurious. Just not a big fan of lipstick. I use a lot of lip gloss, lip tint. I'm excited to try these over here because that'll be like my first foray into lipstick, typically. I do have some lipstick, like by Anastasia Beverly Hills, things like that, but I find they dry out my lips a lot and they just crack, they don't last, so we'll have to see. I know a lot of it comes down to your lip skincare, which I'm slowly getting into. I'm not 100% immersed in that yet. So, you know, if you like certain lipsticks, you're like, oh, but that works great for me. You know, it's probably me. It's not you. It's me. I promise. It's me. So, oh, Ren Clean Skincare Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask with AHA. So it is a mask. It says it's vegan friendly. Apply generous amount on a clean skin over face and neck, avoiding eye area. Leave for 10 minutes. Dampen a cloth and gently wipe off mask. Rinse skin with warm water. Slight tingling may be experienced. So it's a chemical mask, but not the kind that makes those like chemical peels where you use them for like 7 days and they peel your skin. Ooh, I was excited about this one. Trophy Skin. Discover your best skin. Brighten MD Multifunction Eye, Face, and Neck Tool. So this is a Brighten MD device. So this is red light therapy, and I haven't tried it. I haven't really gotten into it, but I saw this as a possibility. I'm like, yes, send it to me so I can try it, see if it works good for my skin. I'm not going to open this box right now. It's packaged nicely, so I'm going to leave it in the box, but give it a try. Maybe I'll do a separate video reviewing this and telling you how my skin looks, feels, and everything over maybe the course of a month of using it consistently. So excited about this. That's one of the ones I wanted. And here is the last item in my box. The Essential Palette. So it's an eyeshadow palette. Again, my camera, I feel like it just does not want to listen. So Dominique. Ooh. I totally just got excited. So it's a Kristen Dominique product. I follow her on YouTube. I've followed her on YouTube for years and I absolutely adore her. I adore her makeup looks, and I have been wanting to try her makeup for the longest time, but I just haven't made the jump to buy any of her products. So the fact that I get one of her products in this icon box like just makes my heart super, super happy. It says beauty inside and out on the inside, and it's all over the box. So this is what it looks like. Very beautiful. Of course, she wouldn't make something that doesn't look elegant and sleek. So I'm not going to take the stuff off the mirror. I don't want to reflect the camera, but that's what the colors look like. So we have Grateful, Pretty Kind, Kalinda, Affirmation, Confident, Me Amo, Compassion, Positivity, True Self, and Fearless. Ooh, that is a deep black. Excited. Good for smoky eyes. So I'm excited to have this. I can't wait to try the colors, see how pigmented they are and everything. I found that there have been a lot of eyeshadows in the past that they look like they're going to be pigmented, and then you try them and they just aren't very pigmented. Speaking of, I'd swatch them, but again, I don't want to put my fingers in this. I've taken to using brushes instead. So here we go. And now it's time for that Havenly lip color that's been all over Facebook, Instagram, and everything. I bought it so you don't have to. All right. Packaged safely. So it's Handian Matte Liquid Lipstick. Oh, I don't have anything to open this with. Why do they gotta make things so hard to open? Could I get a pair of scissors and open this? Yes, I could. But do I want to? No, because I am monetized and I don't want to risk bringing anything in my video that can demonetize me. Apparently, you know, anything that can constitute as a weapon. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not looking to hurt anybody. Okay. I'm just trying to see. Okay, magnetic clasp. Ta-da! There it is. So, let's see. So we've got more earthy shades. So it goes brown to a sort of pinkish color. I don't know if you can see it very well. Definitely not going to film like this again because my camera just does not want to focus. And that's a problem. I need it to focus so I can show you what I get. How am I supposed to show you if my camera doesn't focus? Excuse the complaining. Okay, so here's the other one. Again with the, all right, these are darker colors. So there's actually a pretty good looking red in there. Right here, this looks like a really good red. It makes me wonder. So it's matte lip gloss. And again, it's supposed to last a really long time, not dry out your lips. I did buy it directly from their website to make sure I got the exact item. So just gotta wait. Excited about that. Oh, something else in here. Oh, look at that. Light gloss, Tullamore. I got a free gift. Sometimes these companies will just randomly send you a free gift because they're trying to sell their products. So I think that's pretty neat. If I can get it opened. There we go. Oh. Oh, that smells good. A little sticky, but most gloss can be sticky, so we'll see. We'll see how I like it. Again, time will tell. Let me clean off my area real quick, and then we will get to the main event of this video, the Glitz and Glam. What is this? A 30-piece essentials collection. So just give me 1 minute. We'll be right back. Okay. All right. Oh. Move everything out of the way. Oh, I'm making a mess. Ah. All right. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for waiting patiently. And now it's time for the main event. Let me turn this around so it's right side up for you. So I got it. This is the viral brush set that's been all over TikTok and Instagram and even Facebook. So I managed to find it, and I stalked their website waiting for them to come back in stock because obviously during the holidays they sold out. So it's Glitz and Glam by True Beauty. It's a 30-piece essentials collection. Has 21 brushes, 2 makeup sponges, 1 storage cup, 1 eyelash curler, and a facial headband, and 4 dent-free hair clips. Dent-free hair clips. I like that. Those might be good to keep, out of your face when you're doing your makeup. So I'm excited to open this, see how the brushes feel, see how the headband feels, and see, if it's made in a quality way. All right, I have to figure out how to open this. It's such a pretty box. I don't want to rip it. I've been waiting. I've had this thing for 2 weeks now, and I've been waiting patiently for everything to come in so I could open this and do a review video. In the past, I've typically done just faceless unboxings and just showed you what products were in there. I've never really spoken about them, never really did much. All right, hang on. I have this out. This thing's taller than I am. It does not want to come. Here it goes. anyways, I decided this year, instead of doing multiple videos of unboxings, I would wait for anything I order that is beauty related to come in, and then I would do one unboxing video with all the items in it. That way, instead of having to watch like 3 videos, you're watching just one. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna have a heck of a time putting this in the trash for the garbage people. Because it's a lot. Alright, so this is out of the box. So let me turn this around. Alright, let's take out a brush. Oh man, these are packed tight. Oh, that is so soft. It's like, you know those soft stuffed animals that you see in the stores when you walk by, you can't help but touch them? That's how soft these are. Ooh, oh man. The rhinestones are on here pretty good. They don't feel loose. They don't feel like they're gonna come off. They feel like they're literally like baked into the handle. So that's good. This doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. It feels nice and sturdy. Let's pull out the container. So here's the container. I don't know if you can see it sparkle in the video or not. It sparkles quite a bit. It's very sparkly. So this comes in this pink color. It also comes in what they call a silver color, but it just looks like diamonds. I went with the pink because, again, this year is all about femininity for me and just trying to be the best self I can be and to just be fabulous. And this, if this doesn't say that I am fabulous, I don't know what does. So I'm going to put brushes in here. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to fit all the brushes in there. I think I saw a video of someone else that got it and said they just wouldn't all fit in there. Okay. One thing I don't like. The brushes don't say what they are for. They don't have a number on them, nothing like that. So you're going to be stuck trying to figure out what each brush does. I think this brush right here, let me pull it out. Jump ahead of myself. Yep. Okay. So this is a foundation brush. I know that much. Let me see if the box. Okay. All right. Brushes. So they list the brushes on the back of the box. I actually might just keep them in here in order until I don't know if I want to write on them. They're so pretty. So we have a powder brush. That's the first one I showed you. We have a complexion brush, so concealer. And then we've got a blush brush. Let me see if I can move this chair in so I can kind of have it set that up so I can, all right. Let's pull out the, all right. I should be able to tell by the size. So this one's for blush. Oh my gosh, man, that's in there. They did not want them coming out when they were transported. So, okay, the blush brush has a bit of a dome. It's got it more of a dome than the powder brush. Powder brush is almost flat, just has a slight dome to it. So I'm just gonna have to remember what each brush looks like. Oh, this one says it's a foundation brush. I mean, I guess soft on the eyes. I don't know, I kind of would like to use this one, but we'll see. So they say this is the foundation brush. And then we've got the angled blending brush. This one right here. See, it's at an angle of slope. Again, just as soft, still the same quality. Then we've got this one, which is a sculpting contour. So sculpting contour, probably real good. You get them sharp edges when you're doing your contour. It's already almost completely full. This is for buffing, so you could probably use the foundation brush to initially put your foundation and then use this to buff it into your skin. Oh, look at that. I've already run out of room. I think if I'm going to use that for anything, it's not going to be for the big brushes. I'm going to use it for the little brushes. I like to keep my little brushes separate. So we've got 2 beauty blenders. They feel pretty soft. I'll have to see how I like them. The beauty blender I got from Ipsy's Advent Calendar this past year, the real big one. I love that beauty blender. It is so soft. It soaks up water real good and stays moist for longer. And I find I really like it. So I'll have to compare these to that one. If I don't like these, then, you know, I don't like these. I have plenty of beauty blenders I don't use anymore because that other one just took the cake. But they feel pretty sturdy. They don't feel like they're gonna rip. All right, eyelash curler. Look at this. It is so beautiful. It stays open initially. It's got a spring. It definitely feels very well made. This part's a little loose, but that could just be so that it doesn't hurt your eyelashes. Again, the little handles, the same, you know, rhinestone look. Looks like it's baked directly into the handle. It looks very well made. I'm actually impressed. I was a little worried because usually stuff like this that, you know, is considered viral just isn't very good quality. It's just stuff that they've advertised so much that it looks like it's good quality when it's not. Here's the headband, your basic spa headband. Typically, it says it's handmade. Typically, I think you're supposed to use it like when you wash your face to help keep water from going into your hair. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm tutors. Anyways, I was saying England back in the day. I'll have to try this. I don't typically wear a headband when I wash my face. I'd like to. I've been considering. I was like, man, I think I'm gonna buy one, but then I was waiting for this kit to come in. I'm like, it comes with one. I'll just wait to use it. So we'll see if it keeps some of the water. I could probably do it to where it like barely goes into my hair and keeps the water from going higher than my hairline. I do plan to buy from, I use Yes Styles app a lot to buy all of my Korean skincare, and they have these little wrist things that you can put that are the same fabric as the headbands, and it keeps water from going down your arms. I'm actually planning to get some of those. Okay, how am I gonna get these out? All right, let me try reaching under and pushing up. All right, there we go. So these are the ones that say that they will not crease your hair. So it's pretty straight. Hair clip. It's got a good spring. It does feel like these will bend easy. Like if you try, you can bend these easily. So I just feel like they're not as good quality as everything else so far, but it could just be because they had to make them thin so they wouldn't crease your hair. I'll try them. I'll see how I like them and see if they might want to bend so they can contour to your head. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they work. Let me pop the rest of these little ones out. Find if this was the easiest way to get them out. Woo! Ah! I'm dropping things. So, all the clips. I'm gonna set them down here. All right, back to the brushes. Okay, precision crease. Precision crease, or no, crease. Okay, this one's crease because remember we had that buffing one before, and this is precision crease. They look pretty much the same. So these are all gonna be the eye brushes, it looks like. And lip brushes maybe. So these are the 2 creases. I'm always looking for good creasing brushes. I have one crease brush I really like. It's bigger, it's fluffy. All right, detail shadow. So again, doesn't feel too rough on the skin of the eyelids. So shadow detail. angled blender. Yep, again, soft on the skin of the eyelids. It's not too rough. Domed shader. I mean, I guess it is domed a bit. Again, still, they're all soft. I don't think I need to keep saying how soft they are. Cream eye. So this is for cream eyeshadow specifically. Again, pretty soft. This one feels like it's got a little more firmness to it. Probably because it's for cream makeup. Detail concealer. So here's the concealer. Here's the first concealer brush, like the actual concealer brush. So it's thin. I don't know if you can see. It's thin. And it's pretty flat. It goes at a dome. And then we have a precision shader. If I can open it. Ah! Precision shader. This has a lot of, this is pretty sturdy. All right. This one's for concealer. Soft. I don't know how I feel about using it under the eye. So if you got other spots you need to conceal with, you can probably use this one. For under the eye, I would still go with the one of the, I'd choose a softer brush so you don't irritate the skin of your eyes. This says eyeshadow. This one's strictly for eyeshadow. Nice and soft, not very firm. And this one is smudge. So, you know, like the smoky eye looks. If you smudge your eyeliner underneath, this is a good one. It's firm, but it's still soft. Pretty much everything's soft, so you don't have to worry about it not being soft enough. So this is a flat top liner. So this is what you use. So sometimes, I don't know about you, but if my eyeliner is wet, liquid, and it's got kind of a shine to it, sometimes I feel like I want to set it so it lasts longer. So I'll use a black eyeshadow with typically one of these liner brushes, and I will just go along patting the eyeshadow onto the liner, and I find it helps my eyeliner last pretty long. This is a compact angled liner, so real good to get into those corners. And then we've got the angled liner. Oh my Lord, they really pack these good. All right, and there's just the angled liner. So the compact one's a little smaller than this. This one's a little bit bigger. That's the difference. So see, all the eye ones fit in here. Trying to think if I could fit one of these other ones in here. Yep. I just need, now I need a second container to keep these ones in. Let me set all this down. And let's put these down so they're out of the way. Okay, again, so here's the brushes again. Look at that. It just, even in the video, it's sparkling pretty good. I'm real happy about that. I love sparkly things. And of course, the beauty blenders. You get the two of them. And this, which sparkles just as much. Let me tell you, in person, okay, so video is not going to do these items justice. In person, they sparkle so much under the light. I have some lights above me that are shining down and they just look phenomenal. So I'm real happy with them, real happy with the quality. I definitely do think this entire set was worth the $75 I paid for it. So real happy about that and real excited to see how they work, how I like using them when I do my own makeup. So excited about that, excited to try that and all the items that I've unboxed in this video. So thank you again for coming. I know it's said in the beginning of the video, but it's been quite a while. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends if you think they like makeup content or beauty. And I'll see you on the next video. So as always, Thank you for watching Midlife Glow Up, and stay fabulous and just spread the beauty. Bye guys. Have a good day.